Hey, welcome to Zach's Tech Turf. Today we are going to be looking at the Razer Anansi gaming keyboard. Razer added a unique set of keys in an unusual position, so let's find out how this one stacked up against the competition. Let's get into it. Starting with the physical tour, there is no doubt that the Razer Anansi keyboard is simply beautiful. The matte black finish of the board and futuristic font of the keys with the green glow immediately notifies the consumer that this is a Razer keyboard. The keyboard has 100 plus programmable keys that are all backlit to the color of your choosing. On the left hand side are 5 new vertically placed buttons that can be used for anything you want. You can customize them in Windows to open up certain applications or in-game for whatever you want. On the top right corner of the board is an LED indicator for the usual numlock, caps lock, etc., but it also features an icon to let you know when you are in gaming mode, which is a mode on the keyboard that deactivates the use of the Windows button so that you don't accidentally go to the desktop during your online match and lose the game for your entire team. The keyboard has a braided double USB cable that I'm not a huge fan of. Both USB cables need to be plugged in for the keyboard to work. Possibly the most important and eye-catching feature of this keyboard are the 7 keys below the spacebar. This is how Razer combats the crossroads between having too many buttons on a gaming keyboard and not enough. The 7 keys are not standalone keys, but rather key modifiers. This means that they are basically the standard Shift, Alt, Control, Shift, Alt, etc. This allows your standard 12-ish keys to turn into 24, 36, 48, 60 keys, and so on. For example, using every different modifier with just the number 1 key turns into 8 different uses. And yes, this is compatible with the 12-button Razer Naga Epic MMO mouse. These key modifiers are positioned perfectly underneath the keyboard for my thumb to reach and have an excellent gel-type click to them. This is all well and good, but for me, I find that I'm barely using them when I'm playing. Granted, I don't play that many games that require hundreds and hundreds of hotkeys, so I'm not the best example of using these key modifiers. How many hotkeys do you use when gaming? Let me know in the comments below. Now for my personal experience using this keyboard and the first and only flaw I have for it. When using this keyboard, I noticed a lot of missed keystrokes, and I mean a lot. I tested this keyboard over the course of several months and it continued to miss keystrokes even with other people typing. I'm not entirely sure whether I received a defective board or the keyboard just can't handle all of the keystrokes at once, but either way, it was enough reason for me to buy a different model keyboard. I would have loved for this one to work out, but having to type my password in at least 2 times got annoying. Fast. Enough about the key modifiers. Let's move on to the software that comes with Razer peripherals, Razer Synapse 2.0. This software allows you to save profiles for different Razer peripherals. You can use these profiles on whatever computer you log in, provided that they have the software installed. This is a great feature to have, and I personally use it when moving my mouse from my desktop computer to my laptop. All my settings like sensitivity, DPI, and lighting choices are saved and used on both my machines. The software allows you to switch between 2 lighting modes, on and pulsating, as well as switching the colors. To me, the default Razer green looks perfect. The software also lets you create and manage macros instead of using the on-the-fly macro recording feature. My conclusion of the Razer Anansi keyboard isn't as good as I would have liked it. It's my first Razer product that I'm truly unhappy with, and I do not recommend it. For me, the Anansi was a keyboard that I could use for casual gaming and provided me a great gaming experience, but missing the keystrokes when typing was not fun. I don't use the key modifiers as much as others, but I do enjoy having the 5 vertical keys on the left hand side, as well as the option to change the colors of my keys. The Anansi is a decent board for the price, but only if this is something that you're still interested in. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, please subscribe for more Zach's Tech Turf videos.